Hello everybody, good morning, welcome again. I Tushar Joshi welcome all of you. In our last lecture, we have seen first and second question of 7.1st exercise, and today we have to see third and fourth question. Today we will clear the concept of collinear point. What is the collinear point? That is the third question. Determine if points first point is given, that it called A, as well as second point B and third point C are collinear or not, that we have to check. So the concept of collinear is, let me show you. For example, this is the first distance, okay, first line segment you can consider, and this is the second line segment. Now let us call point A, B and C. This is point A, this is point B and this is point C. Now here you can see these three of the points are on same line, okay, are on same line, so that we can say it collinear points. So here AB plus BC is equal to AC. So here what I can write, AB plus BC is equal to AC. Okay. The distance of this both point plus distance of this again B and C both point, it will gives you distance of between A and C. The numbers may change, means the points may change. For example, it it is not ABC, but it can be ACB. Okay, numbers may change. It's called notation. So I can say notations may change. AC, here I can write AC plus BC, otherwise CB is equal to AB. Again, let me say you, it may change. It can be BAC. Okay, so I can write BA plus AC is equal to what? Is equal to BC. Okay, so this is the logic. It's called collinear points, means all the points which exist on the same line. Okay, it's called collinear points. But if these points like this, then for example, see, this is the point. This is the line segment AB and this is the line segment BC. If you will add AB plus BC, it will not give you AC. If you will add AB plus BC, it will not give you AC. Okay, so this it's called non-collinear point. Okay, this point, okay, see, the first one is collinear, second one is again collinear, third one is also collinear, but the fourth one is not collinear point. Okay, so now we have to check. So what we can do? We should use distance formula. Okay, distance formula, as you all know. Now let it called A, this is x1, this is y1, this is, let it call B, x2, y2, let it call C, x3 and y3. So if you want to find the distance between A and B, so what you should write, AB is equal to under root of, it will come, the formula is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay, so if you substitute this value under root of, what will come, x2 minus x1. So what is x2? 2 minus 1. So 2 minus 1. I will write 2 minus 1 whole square plus 3 minus 5. 3 minus 5 all square. It will give you, here I will write AB is equal to under root of 2 minus 1 1 and 1 square is 1 plus 3 minus 2 3 minus 5 minus 2 minus 2 square is 4. So that 4 plus 1 that is 5. So AB is equal to under root of 5. Okay. Now we have to find BC. So we have to find this distance. Okay. So formula is, here I can write x3 minus x2. Okay, x3 minus x2 all square plus y3 minus y2 all square. And if you substitute this value, so what it comes? X3 is what? Minus 2 minus x2 is what? Again minus 2 all square plus minus 11 minus 3 all square. And minus 2 minus 2 minus 4 square is 16 plus 11 minus 3 14, 14 square is 196. So 196 plus 16. So let it called 216 minus 4 212. So that is 212. And if you want to simplify this 210, so here you should take LCM 212. Okay, so divide by 2, 106. Again it divided by 2, 53. And 53 is prime number. Okay, so 53 will remain as it is. So it is 1. So it's called 2 root 53. Okay, and this calculation you don't have to show. This calculation you don't have to show. Now this is your BC. Okay, it is your BC. So your AB is equal to root 5. Your BC is equal to, your BC is equal to 2 under root of 53. And now let's find AC. So AC is what? Now your formula is the distance between A and C. So x3 minus x1 whole square plus y3 minus y1 all square. If you substitute this value, so what it comes? X3 minus x1, so minus 2 minus 1 all square plus minus 11 minus 5 all square, minus 1 minus 2 minus 1 minus 3 square 9 plus 11 minus minus plus 11 plus 5 16, and 16 square is 256. 256 plus 9 265. Okay, so it will come under root of 265. And 265 square root if you want to find, so that you should calculation, let me do here. 265, it is now divisible by 5. Okay, 5. So 5 4 is 5 5 is 25 and 5 3 is okay. So 53 5 is. Now 53 is what? Again that is prime number. So 53, 265 is actually prime number here. Okay, so root 5 plus 53. So this calculation you don't have to show again. 265 root 5 into, here you can write root 5 into root 53, so that root 5 into root 53. Now see, this is the value of AC, okay, that we got. And now what, this is your AB, this is your BC. So now let me write here AB plus BC, that should be AC. Let us see it is or not. AB plus BC, AB plus BC what? Root 5 plus 2 root 53. So that is not root 5 into root 53. It is not. So that here you can say that your points are non-collinear. These points are not collinear points. Okay. These points are not exist on the same line. Okay. That you have to write in statement form. Let us go ahead towards the. Now see here, this is the next fourth question. Here we have to check the three vertices are given here, and we have to check that these three of these vertices are the vertices of isosceles triangle or not. So let me clear with you first the concept of isosceles triangle. Equilateral and isosceles both are different. Equilateral triangle means that triangle which all sides are same, it's called isosceles, it's called equilateral. But which triangles two sides, only two sides are same. For example, see, this is first side and this is the second side. Here you can see this, both sides are same, okay, the same length. So it's called isosceles triangle. Here the third side can be changed. Okay, so we can define it by any sign. You see, this is, I have put here one cut. So this both sides are same, and so that I have shown it by blue pen. Okay. So this is the isosceles triangle, and we have to check that these three of these triangles, three of these vertices are given, so that three of the are isosceles vertices or not. So that easily what we can say, the distance between any 2 points should be same. The distance between any 2 points should be same. Then and then only they are isosceles vertices. Distance formula now, as you all know, and let it called A. This is A, this is your x1, this is your x2, this is your x3, this is B, this is C, this is your y1, y2 and y3. Okay. And now here, if you want to find the distance between A and B, so that is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, and that is x2 is what, 6 minus 5. Okay, so 6 minus 5 whole square plus 4 minus minus plus 4 plus 2 whole square. Okay, 6 minus 5 is 1 and 1 square is always 1 plus 4 plus 2, 6 and 6 square is 36 plus 1 37. So first distance is under root of 37. Any unit is not given, so here you have to write just unit, because without unit distance cannot be there, otherwise your half of mark will cut. This is the distance between A and B, and now we have to find distance between B and C. Now let me write BC. So what I can write, x3 minus x2 whole square plus y3 minus y2 whole square, and that is, let us substitute this value. So 7 minus 6, okay, 7 minus 6 whole square plus minus 2 minus 4 whole square. So 7 minus 6, that is again 1. 1 square is 1 only, plus minus 2 minus 4 minus minus plus minus 6 square is plus 36. Minus 6 square is plus 36. 36 plus 1 under root of 37. Again you have to write. You will say that, sir, this both distance are same, so that is isosceles triangle. So now what is requirement to go ahead? Generally, so many students also and some teachers also stop on this point only, but wait, you should not stop. You have to find the third point also, the distance between third point also you have to find, because if the third distance between A and C is also same, so that this will become equilateral and your answer will come, no, this is not isosceles but it is equilateral. So it is isosceles or equilateral. For check that purpose you have to find the third distance also, and that is, here you can write, I will write here AC. Okay, distance AC is equal to under root of what will come, x3 minus x1 whole square plus y3 minus y1 whole square. And if you substitute this value, then x3 minus x1, so 7 minus 5 whole square plus minus 2 minus minus plus 2 whole square, and 7 minus 5, 2, 2 square is 4, plus minus 2 plus 2, 0, 0 square is also 0, so 4 under root of 4, 4 square is 2, 2 unit. See, by coincident, this is the 2 unit only, okay? So this is isosceles triangle, but you should check. Just suppose it is not, but you just assume, just suppose that this answer is also under root of 37 unit, then this triangle will become equilateral, not the isosceles. Okay, so you have to write in statement form. What you have to write? Yes, yes, these vertices are isosceles triangle. Yes, these vertices are vertices of isosceles triangle. Okay, then for today it is up to here only, and I hope you have enjoyed this two of the question which I have explained you today. This can be IMP. Okay, let it call IMP because it can be asked in exam. The third question, the collinear and fourth question of isosceles triangle, it can be asked in exam, so you cannot ignore this. And in next lecture we will go ahead towards the next question like this only, easy way and the sharp way we will solve this question. So in next lecture we will meet again. Thank you.